What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're taking a look at a Jeskai Winota of Treachery deck. That's right, Winota Joiner of Forces joins forces with Agent of Treachery. Sorry, I set myself up for failure with that one. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful, beautiful deck, and I will have to add this little side note. I think you should play Winota as a 4-of in most decks that you play her in, but she is also a mythic rare, so if you're like me and you're sort of got a little trigger happy with your wild cards in Ikoria, then you know, whatever, play as many copies of her as you want. This deck works fine with or without her, but the point is to get down to Winota and off of your Sea-Dashers, your Fairy Vandals, your Spectral Sailors, your Healer's Talks. You're going to be drawing out these Agent of Treacheries, these Haktos, these Elite Guard Mages, these Tajics, and these Taranikas. Am I right? Now, I will say something, and I learned this in my playing of the deck, but I didn't learn it until my playing of the deck. Taranika actually does not work with Winota, so if you're going to play this deck, I recommend subbing out the Taranika for other humans. Now, you could either minus her and throw up some extra copies of Tajic, or Elite Guard Mage, or Haktos, or whatever, okay? Whatever. But Taranika doesn't work as how you imagine that she would, or at least how I imagine that she would, because I'm just a noob when it comes to Magic rules. So, you know, take her out, put in something of different, better value is my opinion. Now, does she still work in the deck? Yeah, she still works fine. She's just not, just the combo with her and Winota isn't seal proof, you know. She doesn't get to proc her ability when she comes down, which is the whole point of having her in the deck. But still, Taranika is very wonderful, right? She makes these Healer's Hawks turn into 4/4s, right? They gain indestructible, so she still has a place, right? She still does a good job, but as far as being completely useful in the combo of Winota, not exactly. So, before we go and hop into the rest of this deck tech or deck breakdown, I know I just explained a lot of it. I would like to remind you all, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to hit that like button down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here and you'd like to support the channel / see more content, consider clicking that subscribe button down below the video, or it's actually in the video as well. It's in the bottom right corner. And then hit that bell icon that comes out after the subscribe button, and you'll be able to get notifications whenever I go live and post videos and post posts about going live and all that good stuff. Anyways, another thing I've been trying to add to the list is, for those of you who don't know, we do have a channel Discord. You can get to it by going down to the description below this video and clicking the link, and it'll send you right over there. And we try to have, you know, Magic topic discussion or just random discussions. Anyways, it's a fun place for fun people. So, on into what we're actually playing today. I know I've already said the whole little combo, right? You use these non-humans down here at the bottom, and with your Winota to get out these bigger humans up here at the top. We also have a Luminous Broodmoth, as you are swinging in with these sort of weaker creatures that you're like, well, I don't really care if you die as long as you get me something bigger, right? Luminous Broodmoth is going to make it a little bit bigger, better, harder for our opponent to just permanently remove things, including the Winota Joiner of Forces. So I splashed it in here as a 1-up to test it out in the deck. Also, it's a non-human, so it works very well at swinging in. It has flying and proccing the Winota. So all in all, fantastic. Sea-Dasher Octopus, a card that just, every time I look at it, it blows my mind. You know, it's a curious obsession. It's a creature. It has flash. I don't know what else you want from something, honestly. You can mutate those 1 damage creatures such as Healer's Hawk or Spectral Sailor to deal 2 damage instead and draw cards. It's just fantastic. Outside of our creatures and all that wonderful stuff, we have things such as Fight as One, which is going to allow us to give our humans and non-humans indestructible. So it works wonders in these Winota decks where you're actually focusing on these human-non-human interactions, right? We have 3 copies of Glass Casket because I've realized something coming into Ikoria. The amount of 3 CMC creatures is just insane. It's absolutely crazy, right? And the ability to Glass Casket and take an entire mutate creature for 2 mana is so valuable. So, Glass Casket, I recommend trying it out. You know, the meta, of course, shifts day to day, week to week. So, it's in, it's out. It really depends on what people are playing. But as far as I've seen here recently, Glass Casket has been dominating my opponents. Honestly, just 2 mana, get rid of a whole mutate creature has been the best thing to see. So, Fairy Vandal, we've sort of already talked about. Banishing Light, some more removal. This is meant more so for those non-creature removals, you know, the enchantments, the artifacts, the maybe even the planeswalkers, whatever, you know, the non-creature sort of removal. And yeah, aside from that, we just have our creatures, right? A very creature-filled, creature-heavy deck full of packing punches and you know, doing what it's meant to do, delivering blows quick, fast, right? Anyways, all that being said and out of the way, we are going to go and hop right into our matches. Thanatos 4. I wonder if this is like Thanos' long-lost brother or something. Either which way, I see a Winota in hand, I keep the hand, okay? That's how this works. That is how this is working today. Grim Initiate. Well, Mr. Opponent... Oh, really? What's up with the game just giving me 3 copies of everything? 3 Haktos and 3 Fighters 1. No, stop it. I'm good. I actually don't want this. Oh boy, and our opponent's playing the one, the only, the Cavalcade of Calamity. So we are going to go ahead and get down the Steam vents for the Winota. I do have Fight as 1. I guess I could do something spicy with Fight as 1. Do a little blocky here, right? Gain us a little bit of life. But otherwise, they're just about to run rampant on our shit with that Cavalcade, right? Now, come next turn, I can shock in that land to get down to Banishing Light. But come this turn, I need a solution. I need a solution for my problem. So that's fine. We're only going to use half of it, but we're also going to gain 2 life here. So that's going to be the biggest booster, right? We're not just going to get absolutely manhandled as far as life goes. So Banishing Light, come on down, take that Cavalcade away from them. Kidding me? Cavalcade of Calamity is like, it's like giving a 3-year-old scissors. You know it's going to turn out bad. You're just waiting. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, so you just take the scissors away. Right there, it is. Chandra Spitfire. Somebody was about to end up hurt. Sure, was that person me? I guess you could consider, yes, it was me. But that's okay. We have a Haktos or a Winota. Here's the thing. If I swing in with Winota, our Healer's Hawk has potential to draw us something amazing. If I go for the Haktos, though, it's a little bit more sound. Alright, Winota, I'm going to trust that you can live 1 turn, okay? Don't screw the pooch. That's all I got to say. Opponent, please don't have another Cavalcade of Calamity, because that would be also very bad for us. Alright, they have 3 cards. What do you do? Hopefully they don't have a Lava Pool, as I'm just now realizing Winota extremely susceptible to Lava Pool and things of the nature. Legion Warboss, I'm okay with that. It's a little bit extra firepower for our opponent, but they're not like following up with it, so that's okay. That is A to the okay. Now we are going to swing in with the Healer's Hawk. Hey, sure, we'll swing in with the Winota as well, actually, because I got a plan. We can get down to Haktos, which we already have in hand, or we can get down to Taranika. That sounds even better. No. Taranika doesn't work. Says whenever she attacks, but I guess if she's not technically attacking, then we kind of got a problem. Alright, so we'll do 1 here and 1 here. And I can actually do another one and just get rid of that flying fuckery, which sounds like a bit costly, honestly, but we're going back up. Bit costly, honestly. Anyways, we're going back up to 18 health, and that's really a shame that Taranika doesn't like work like that. It says when she attacks, and I mean technically she's attacking. Our opponent is going to be getting in for a ton of damage this turn. We'll have to hope it's not enough. Of course, it won't be enough, Janice. Don't be scared. They just have a whole bunch of little 1/1s. They're only going to swing in with 1 of the little 1/1s as well. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so I can swing with the Taranika and the Healer's Hawk, and then Healer's Hawk can untap, right? So let's do that. Let's go here and here. Sure, Taranika may get sacrificed to the wolves, so to speak. But look at that beautiful Healer's Hawk and an Agent of Treachery. How fantastic. Let's take Let's take a Legion War Boss. Let's take a Legion War Boss. That's something that can restock our battlefield, right? So, happy to have it. Agent of Treachery, thankfully, has Indestructible this turn. Otherwise, we'd be throwing him to the little fiery wolves and zombies, I guess, of mono red. A few gobos as well they have over there. It's really a rowdy crowd, those people in mono red. Alright, so what does our opponent do? Thanatos, or Thanatos, Tanthos, you know, tomato. They're going to block out with their 2 little elemental creature tokens. We're going to get in with our Healer's Hawk, and then we're going to get a little Haktos action coming down. And Haktos has protection from 3 mana. So what is this? 4, 1, 0, 1? Cool. Wildfire Elemental. Whenever an opponent is dealt non-combat damage, creatures you control get plus. Okay, so just basically a different version of this. Thanatos, that's it. That's all she wrote for you, my friend, my pal. And Winota doing what she was meant to do, but doing it efficiently. Wawa Ulf? I don't know. Never understood the people that just extend the spelling of their name. Now, we do have a Winota here, and a Spectral, and a Sea-Dasher. We have a lot of good things, potentially. But we also only have planes. I'm a little worried. I'm also a little excited. We'll hope that everything turns out for the best. It's really all you can do in nowadays times, right? Just sort of cross your fingers. Oh yeah, that, or you could, I mean, I guess actually plan. It's a joke, everybody. Just a simple little joke. Now, would I rather have blue mana or red mana? Well, I'm not going to lie, I'd rather have blue mana in this situation. We can get down the Spectral. If we can get down the Spectral, we can get down the Sea-Dasher. If we get down the Sea-Dasher, well, we're off to the races. Really. Orzhov Enforcer coming down for our opponent. So they have a Vampire of the Dire Moon and an Orzhov Enforcer. I don't like our opponent's character. Sorry. I thought a fly or a mosquito eater had just landed on me. I live out in the country once again now, so it's very prevalent when summer rolls around. The mosquitoes, flies, annoying insects in general. So we're gonna wait for our opponent's turn. I don't think we need a Banishing Light, anything here. We can play our Fairy Vandal / Spectral Sailor at instant speed. So yeah, a Yara. What? Now, that is something we want a Banishing Light, because, well, as we all know, a Yara is annoying. That's what a Yara stands for. A is for annoying, and F is for Fairy Vandal. So, get the Fairy Vandal down. Tajic, not exactly what we wanted. Then we'll follow it up with a Banishing Light on that Yara. Just go ahead and yank her out of there. And we are just going to swing it with the Fairy Vandal. I don't plan on defending your Orzhov Enforcer or your Vampire of the Dire Moon. Not yet. Not right now. Alright, so let's reorder our hand a little bit. It's getting a little confusing. Agents on the left, Tajic's on the right. Let's put things in order. Revenge of Ravens. So whenever we swing in now, our opponent's going to be gaining some life. This is a very brutal deck to go up against. It's very efficient. Ooh, there it is. I am going to pay 2 life because this is what this deck is all about. Winota, come on down to the battlefield. I'll take that 1 bit of damage. Now we can get a Taranika, or we can get an Elite Guard Mage. If we get a Taranika, she does untap that Fairy Vandal for some fat damage. Or if we get Elite Guard Mage, we draw a card and gain some life. So, you know, I feel like drawing a card, gaining life, a little bit more important right now. Now, if Winota can just live, we don't exactly have a fight as one to protect her currently, so I'm just going to need you to live for a turn, maybe, possibly. Nope, there comes the murder. We all knew it was going to happen. We were just hoping it was later rather than sooner. In a Witch's Oven, because our opponent's deck wasn't annoying enough, they needed a Witch's Oven on top of it. Alrighty, well, not gonna lie or say that I'm happy about it, but we'll manage. Okay, we'll manage. So what we can do here is tap, tap, tappity tap, tap. We are going to mutate. We're going to mutate you onto the Fairy Vandal, because that's what you can mutate onto. Now, our opponent only has Witch's Oven, so I'm not too worried about it. We want to go over, under, over, under, over, under. We want to go over because 2-2 is higher than 1-2, right? And we can get down to Tajic. Sure. Yeah, sure. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's a matter of, do we want to race them? Hell yeah. What do I look like? Someone that doesn't race? That's not me. So we'll get in for non-damage here. Our opponent's going to crack back for 2. We're also going to draw a card here. That's good. That's good. I like drawing cards. Another elite guard mage. I'm not upset about that. That's a good one. Gains his life, draws his cards. You know, what more could you ask for in a creature? Opponent is up to 5 mana. Sorry, I don't know why I said 4 there. A Yara coming down. That's alright. That's fine by me. Vampire of the Dire Moon swinging in, and they're going to leave the Orzhov Enforcer, I'm sorry, back to block against the Tajic. How cute, how sweet is that? Really, honestly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get down the Elite Guard Mage here. No reason to wait on it, and then we'll gain some life, draw a card. Good old-fashioned stuff. Healer's Hawk, how fantastic. We are 1 mana away from being able to get down the Agent of Treachery just by casting it. This is one thing that I really enjoy about this deck, is it's able to actually utilize your cards without just being very hopeful. You know? You're able to actually cast your stuff. You're able to survive and get there. Now, we don't have enough mana left over for the Tajic to hit the first strike, but I think swinging in for 8 damage is perfectly fine. We are going to take 2 damage here. That's alright. And we'll take our opponents down to 11 health, and then our Sea-Dasher... Oh, no, our Sea-Dasher has already been pumped up, or our Fairy Vandal, whichever you want to call it. You can't even check... Oh, yeah, there it is. View mutations. Okay, cool. But you can't just see it by hovering over it. Okay. So resolve... Oh, they're going to get a little 1/1 flyer down right, thanks to the Witch's Oven. That's alright. We'll go next to damage. They didn't get it down quick enough, so to speak, to really do anything with it. So we'll draw another card out here. Glass Casket. That's actually fantastic. That's really, really good. That'll get rid of the Ayara, which, let's be real, Ayara is one of the biggest threats staring us in the face currently. Now, we may have to give up this Elite Guard Mage to Vampire of the Dire Moon or something like that. I guess we could also get down Spectral Sailor on the other hand and trade that out instead. We'll have to see. And Yara doing the work she's meant to do. Now let's see how do they choose to swing in. I'm telling you that Revenge of Ravens is actually the biggest downfall for us. If I can get the Agent of Treachery, we might just steal that Revenge of Ravens, honestly. Because if we go to try to steal a unit, they can just Witch's Oven it, right? If we steal the Witch's Oven, I don't really want to sacrifice any of my stuff. But if I steal that Revenge of Ravens, then they can't really swing in, because all their creatures have such low power, they'd basically be killing themselves. So, speaking of killing themselves, let's throw down the Spectral Sailor and have that Vampire of the Dire Moon finally get out of here. Alrighty, blocky, block, block. No more of that. Now, they do have the 1/1 flyer in the air. Of course. Alright, well, we didn't draw into a land for the agent, but that's okay. We can Glass Casket and take this Ayara. Now they're going to Witch's Oven and sacrifice the Ayara. So that's done. Now we have to be careful, right? Because we only have 6 life. If I swing in with 4 creatures, I'm going down to 2 health, right? So I want to get down the Healer's Hawk for sure. And I definitely want to swing in with these 2. I think that's it, though. Also, having a Fight as 1 up is fantastic. They should block the 5/5, which means we won't actually draw a card here. A little unfortunate, but getting rid of their flying creature is nice. And yeah, we'll call it a turn. Tajic still has enough mana to have first strike as well to deal with this Orzhov Enforcer if they try to swing in. And yeah, our opponent's basically top decking at this point, so I think we'll be all right. They're gonna eat their food. You know, when your opponent gets down to eating food, it's got to be bad for them. They got to be out of options. So this is fine. They're going back up to 19 life. Yeah, yeah. They shouldn't swing in here. They should not swing in here. Alright, and we'll kick it back to my turn. Can I get a land? No, Haktos. Alright, we really, really need a land. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to swing in with the Sea-Dasher and with the healers, and that's going to be it. Also with the Tajic? Also with the Tajic, I think. Oh man, but if they get in a Yara... No, because the healers are... Alright, this will be fun. This will be fun. We're going to go down to 3, but then we're going to bounce back a little bit, okay? Or going to go down on 1, I'm sorry. We're going to take 3. Go down to 1. Alright, Healer's Hawk. Healer's Hawk. So at least gain 2 life off of that. Is that... I think that's the mana we want. Yeah. Okay. Now Tajic gains first strike. You don't have to worry about the Orzhov Enforcer, really. Oh, they're just going to sacrifice. Right. That makes sense. That makes total sense. At least get something back out of it, am I right? So now we'll get in and we go back up to 3 life. We draw a card. We're certainly playing very, very risky, but there's the land we needed for the Revenge of Ravens. Now it's just a matter of getting to next turn, right? Just don't die, Chance. Just don't die. Oh boy. But if we can steal that Revenge of Ravens, we're so good. We're so fine, right? Murderous Rider. No. No. I don't think so. You don't understand. That's not what's going to happen here. Fight as 1 is actually going to make your Murderous Rider completely useless. Useless. Alright, and then they're just going to play down the Murderous Rider. That was their last... excuse me, that was their last sort of hoorah. Now, they don't know that we have an agent, right? But we know we have an agent, right? Wolf is just going to concede, and they didn't even know what we had. They didn't even know that we had the game in the bag. Or unless we had it with the Flyers. I don't know. I didn't really count that damage. Crooked Spaniard, going to be our next foe for the day. Alright, we got the Healer's Hawks. We got some removal. We got an Elite Guard Mage. The only thing we really need now is a Winota, and we'll consider this a good party, right? I would like to get more copies of Winota as well. You know, I hear having more than 2 copies really helps. But I really wanted to play one of the cards that I didn't get a chance to actually play with in the pre-release event. So I was looking over the cards for my Ikoria, and I was like, oh yeah, Winota, Broodmoth, right? Both of those cards didn't really get to play with, but I really wanted to. But I also knew that those were the kind of cards that sort of played around decks that already existed, right? So it wasn't like, oh, I gotta get this. Alright, now we can Fabled Passage, and we can look for some white mana for the Taranika, or we can look for some blue mana for the Elite Guard Mage. I think I'd rather guaranteed have the Taranika, given we have the Healer's Hawks, right? It's just a lot more damage. And you know what they say about more damage, more better. Alright, so let's get in there with the Healer's Hawk. Let's see if our opponent has that flash flying creature that they may have unsummoned. Well, okie dokie then. I didn't want the Healer's Hawk on the board anyways. Is this Simic Flash, Crooked Spaniard? Is that what we're doing today here? If so, that means they have Counterspell here, right? Alright, well let's run it out. Let's see. Let's see if this Healer's Hawk can get in for some spicy damages. Go, Healer's Hawk, go. Bum, 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 bum. That'd be like the theme song for Healer's Hawk, you know? Fantastic. So it got in. So I'm gonna push for the Taranika. I'm gonna try. Let's go. Hypnotic Sprite. Woohoo! Well, I think it's safe to confirm this is indeed a Simic Flash of variants. Maybe not completely Simic Flash, but it's definitely controlling, so we'll be a bit more careful going into the future. Taranika, I'm sorry, but we had to test the waters. And, well, you're the one that came up closest to the top, I guess. I don't know. I guess we could have also went for the Healer's Hawk on that pass turn, but, you know, you gotta jam it sometimes. You gotta try to jam it. So we'll get in with this Healer's Hawk, maybe. We do indeed. Then we'll pass it back to our opponent. We have all the Glass Caskets in the world. I'd love to see our opponent play something. Also, not hitting mana on curve. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why I play 24. So I can miss some, you know? Because I don't like hitting 4 mana like a regular Joe. No. Settle me in for 3. That's what I pretty much signed up for, you know? Anyways, Crooked Spaniard gonna get down the Brineborn Cutthroat and call it a turn. Do I want to play Tajic? Oh yeah, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Are we actually going to get to? No, we're not. Unfortunately, our opponent's gonna have a Frilled Mystic behind this 5 mana that they have. So just to show y'all real quick, we're gonna throw out one of these Glass Caskets. Not a big deal or anything, right? There we go. Frilled Mystic. Nomming it up. We knew they had it. It's okay. We don't mind. We really, it's okay. I understand that you're angry at the world, Crooked Spaniard. I understand. It's been a rough life. It had to have been. You can't come into Magic and try to deny people of all their fun and then turn around and tell me someone hasn't had a rough life and they're just doing this because this is what human beings do. No way. Sometimes I go over the top with my jokes. It's okay. I know what's happening. Crooked Spaniard, they're gonna concede. I gotta say, I'm happy about that. Simic Flash auto-conceding. That brings a smile to my face. Dokov O Legislador. I'm not very good with names, y'all know that. Anyways, we'll see if we'll get our cards this morning. There we go. Fantastic. Oof. We'll keep it. I have faith in our deck. I have faith. So we'll probably go ahead and shock in this Hallowed Fountain to get down the Healer's Hawk. Well, never mind. We got a plane, so that just sort of plays out better. You know what I mean? So there's the double white mana, at least for the Haktos. Granted, turn 4 rolls around. We'll probably play Winota over the Haktos, because again, we're looking for bigger and better things. Alright, since our opponent didn't play anything, we will just throw down a Hallowed Fountain tapped and swing in with the Healer's Hawk. Let's see, opponent's up to 3 mana in Simic. Aeromonculus. And there's another Haktos, so I gotta say, I didn't intend on ever drawing 2 out, but we'll take that Glass Casket and run it out to take care of the Aeromonculus. Now, if we can just get some red mana come our next turn, we can get down the Winota. I know it's a bit wishful thinking, but it would be lovely, lovely, lovely. There's a Shark to Crab for our opponent, and we're getting more islands. Wow, very, very surprised at the amount of islands. That's okay. We'll Banishing Light that Shark to Crab. No creatures here, thank you. And yeah, we'll continue our search for red mana. Now, once we can hit it, of course, Winota can come down and we can actually start doing some wonderful stuff. But until then, I guess it's just Exile City for our opponent. Sorry, all we got was Haktos and removal in our starter hand. I do apologize. Doing slow grind on Dokov here. Oh, they were playing a Proliferate deck. A Proliferate Adapt deck. That's very out of element. We still don't have any red mana. You've got to be kidding me. This has got to be some kind of joke. gotta be some kind of joke. We have Fabled Passages. We have everything that should be giving us the red mana. We may just be getting unlucky here. You know, sometimes you just get unlucky whenever you're playing 3-color decks. Granted, you try to play the right kind of land so you don't get unlucky. Is our owl okay over there? Just shaking in its little teeny tiny boots. Alright, so Elite Guard Mage will come on down and draw us a card as well as gain us some life. That's good. It's fantastic. It's everything it really is meant to do, actually. And then our opponent's going to Titanic Brawl with their Shark to Crab. That's fine. I didn't... Oh, 3 Haktos. Yeah, baby. That's... That's why I put 3 of the same legendaries in my deck, so I can draw all 3 of them. Not so I can hit them with my special abilities. Lord, why would I want to do that? But it's so that I can draw them into my starter hand rather than draw any actual way of playing them. I know it seems a little backwards, but you'd have to be sitting here to understand. Just trust me. Anyways, enough of my sarcasm. We're going to hit a Fabled Passage, which finally allows us to hit a mountain. And I'm beginning to realize what our problem there is. We have 4 islands in the deck for no reason. Just 4 random islands. There's Winota. Such a good animation. Don't Titanic Brawl her, please. Dokov. I'm asking you nicely, so... Thank you. Look at that. The power of the word please it's insane. Alright, Winota, hit me something good. Maybe an agent? I would take an agent. Not gonna lie. Another Winota. Well, it does give this pseudo haste, right? But it's up against a 5/5, so we don't really want her to have pseudo haste. So we're just gonna decline. We're gonna send it to the bottom. By the way, I saw all my red mana there. I see where it's been hiding. That's okay. We'll get in for the 1 bit of damage. Winota will stay down at least for a turn, which is, you know, good enough for me, right? Good enough. Now Haktos, I've already drawn all 3 of you, so I can't draw anymore. Y'all just play nicely in my hand, I guess. Literally drew all of our humans out. I guess that's a risk you take in playing things such as this. Ooh, Voracious gonna be fighting our Winota. That's all right. That's all right. Glass Casket can deal with this this Voracious Hydra funnishly enough. I don't know if that's an actual word, but you know, it seemed to fit, so we're gonna use it. And then Tajic is gonna mentor up the Healer Sock, so we'll take a little bit less damage from our opponent, or gain a little bit more life, however you want to say it. I guess gaining more life is technically correct. Rather than taking less damage, we're not minusing their damage, we're gaining life, and so that's giving the appearance of minusing damage. That's okay. Do they swing in with their Shark to Crab? That's the question. Nope. Looks like they're going to Titanic Brawl. Applied Biomancy, actually. They're going to +1/+1 on the Shark to Crab and bounce the Healer Sock. I gotta say, this game is not going anywhere near what I expected it to, but that's okay. We can draw a card with the Spectral Sailor. I think we call that. We are going to chum block with the Tajic here into the Shark to Crab, so not a big deal there. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so pass the damage. And before it kicks back to my turn, we will draw a card here. Agent of Treachery. Wow, we're almost to the mana for that as well. We have 6. Incredible. Incredible. Alright, so we will get in with the Healer Sock. I'm going to leave Spectral Sailor back. We might defend with them. I don't know. We'll see. I'd rather have a defender than just send them all in. Alright, Combine Guild Mage. This is a very, very basic deck here that we're facing off against. I'm going to feel a little bad if we lose. Not going to lie. So we'll pass to our blockers. I'm not going to block. I am going to draw an Elite Guard Mage. Alright, you know, I'll take it. If we're not going to draw into our other Winotas, that's fine. This deck isn't over the top in Winotas anyways. Oh, this is scary. It's scary, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Don't let fear control you either. You too can throw an Agent of Treachery down on turn 8 and steal a Shark to Crab if you truly believe. Alright, so we're not even getting Winota down this game really. It's just how good is your deck without your special card. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, so they applied Biomancy onto their own Shark to Crab to bounce it back to their hand. I like it. It's genius. But now what do? Do you swing in with the 3/3? You do. You do swing in with the 3/3. Well, I'm going to say no blocks. Sure, we're going down to 1 health. But it's Simic, so it's not like they can surprise in that little bit. We can get down Haktos if we really, really wanna. Yeah, let's get down to Haktos. We got 3 of them. Let's run some out, right? Has protection against a Shark to Crab, so can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped. So we can still block them with it, though. Yeah, I believe that's how that works. Alright, Healer's Hawk, I'm going to need you to do some serious work on their face hulls. We're getting low on health, but I have faith that you'll pull us through it. So, Shark Crab is going to be adapting, and it's going to be a tapping. Who do they tap, though? The Agent? Probably the Agent. It is indeed the Agent. Woohoo! My foresight skills are incredible. Alright. What's next, Mr. O Legislator? Moving a counter onto the Combine Guild Mage. Heard. They don't quite have enough to adapt once more, but it looks like that's going to be it for them. And our opponent's just going to concede, actually. I think they've seen enough. That and our creature could get through there. Our, you know, Haktos. Alrighty, that is going to do it for our matches today. We've managed to run out plenty of them, and we've managed to win all of them, so that's always fantastic. And I gotta say, Winota, Joiner of the Forces, people were looking at her when she first came out as like, oh yeah, she'll be fun and jink. But in all actuality, she's really, really good. Being able to look at the top 6 cards for every non-human that it swings in. You have to remember, you get a proc on every non-human, right? So every Healer's Hawk, every Spectral Sailor, every, I'm missing the rest of the cards. Sea-Dasher Octopus, right? It swings in. It's a different card. It's a different, what's it called? Now, that doesn't work if the Sea-Dasher is mutated. Not isn't, but is mutated. It doesn't work as an extra creature. You all know what I'm saying. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this Winota Joiner of Forces video. Really been enjoying the card, honestly. Probably will go back and play some more, and might even try one of this card in ranked once we get there to the color. But I should probably keep hush on that. A lot of people don't know what's going on with that quite yet. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section, and of course subscribe if you want to see more of this amazing content. Anyways, be sure to hit that bell icon that pops out after you hit subscribe if you actually want to get notifications, because for some reason YouTube thinks that when you subscribe you don't really mean that you want to get notifications. You just mean that you're just clicking a button for no reason. Anyways, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, whatever time it may be, wherever you are, and of course, as always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.